I know for a fact that many of my subscribers on YouTube are people who play Roblox or use Roblox as a tool to make video games, because before in the past I made a lot of Roblox videos. So if we go all the way back, I made videos about Roblox Studio, I made tutorials. So what I did was I compiled the best ones from my account and I'm going to watch through them with you. This video is dedicated to those who still follow me, because I used to play Roblox, but my interests lie elsewhere now. I'm gonna go about this chronologically because I think that makes the most sense. And if we go to my account, this is my username now, Nicosarea. But before I used to go by Kino4500. I know, very edgy. So if we go scroll down, you can do this for your own account as well, but it shows the join date here. And I joined late in the game, December 7 of 2007, and that's when Roblox basically looked like this, like almost borderline copywriting Lego. My first video is about, I'm just showing off my costumes in Roblox, because this was a huge thing back then, back in 2009 when they first introduced shirts and pants to the game. This is obviously copyrighted music, so I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Surprisingly, a really good like to dislike ratio on this video. Hold on, includes paid promotion. I never got paid for this. Oh my god, look at how edgy. Look at how edgy my character used to look like. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really selling this Roblox game with these PowerPoint slides. Well, the main focus of this video is supposed to be about the games I try to develop in Roblox. And you know what? I made a lot of games. Or at least like proposals, if you may. I never finished them. One of the reasons why is because every time I made a game, and then Roblox would update after a month or so, and then the game would just stop working. So my first major game in Roblox, it's called School Detective. Oops. And yeah, this is when, I think this was back in 2008. Was it 2008? I don't remember. This is probably copyrighted music, so I'm gonna mute that and probably slap another OST in there. And this is basically the spawn point for the game. School Detective is basically my take on obstacle courses, because obstacle courses was like the hot topic back in the days. And what else is really cool about this game that I made was the fact that I used their new dialogue system, and it's those like green and blue boxes above these NPCs' heads, and if you click on them, you actually get to have a conversation with them. And I use a color scheme for this game, so if I go back, the green, hold on, here, so the green chat boxes would indicate like a general dialogue, while blue with a question mark, it'll indicate a quest, and those quests would like lead you into little crevices of the school, and it would like and you have to like solve a bunch of puzzles. So that's hence the name School Detective, right? So obviously the first sign that something is wrong is this like weirdly colored locker, and lo and behold, you can go through it. Oh, interesting. He doesn't go through the quest at all. That quest would lead you to a different room, and when you go to a different room, you would obtain like a code. And the objective of this game is to like, once you finish all or each quest, you would receive a specific code. So let's say quest number 1 is letter C, and quest number 2 is letter A. So eventually you start putting the letters together, and then I have it jumbled so that you have to kind of like reorganize it to find a hidden code, and that hidden code will lead you to the principal's office, where you can unlock the door and obtain your, I guess like a badge of some sort. That was the main idea behind this game. And to this day, I still get messages of people asking me when I'm going to finish the game, but I don't think I'll ever finish the game. I'm so sorry, guys. I think I can enable music for this one. It should be safe. So 3 years after, 2015, my old intro. This really takes me back. Holy cow! Look at this. Such a huge update from like the blocky aesthetic from before. I have no idea what I'm doing in this preview video actually. What am I showing? Oh my god, look, the font is so atrocious. School Detective powered by Roblox. Oh my god, it's so hard to read. School Detective is an adventure game that was featured in the front page back in the year, right, 2010. And was visited 250,000 times by people worldwide. That's crazy. At the time, the game wasn't completed by the creator. I like how I refer myself in third person. So odd. That's so strange. Why did I write it like this? And its development was what was that? What did that say? Unexpectedly cut on short notice. Around this time, I think it's probably because I had school and I was busy with school. Okay, you see a little preview here of what the dialogue system looks like now. It's much more UI friendlier. Is that a word? UI friendly? UI friendly, yeah. We can skip the jingle.
On Roblox, as you can
Oh my gosh, I'm actually talking in this
see, it's currently alpha 0.25, so it has undergone.
In hindsight, I should have probably recorded this when I don't have a sore throat. My god, I actually sound sick. So this video is basically showing off, basically telling people, yeah, there's no lag at all. This was a huge issue for the game actually, because there's so many instances running in the game. So there's a loading screen. This loading screen, this doesn't really correspond to anything. I basically just set a timer and then it's just a pseudo loading screen. It doesn't mean anything. It's not loading anything at all. It's just it's just there. It's just for aesthetics. I like how it went from a blur effect to like a nice clear photo or screenshot of it. That took a lot of effort. That took a lot of like time to be able to do that. So here's the spawn room. Actually, there's 2 people there. Crazy. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. They have little like... This might be copyrighted. I'm gonna mute it. Actually, I don't know. I'll risk it. Because the BGM is really part of the experience here. Because I actually like took the time and effort to like put different music or BGMs in each location. So you'll see what I mean. We keep going. The game runs smoothly when the graphics are lower though. The scale of this game is huge. It's crazy. I would say it's a little bit too ambitious. It's a little bit too ambitious for just one guy to do it alone and to coordinate all these like different aspects of the game. If I were to change something, I would have changed like this weird announcement thing. I would have probably removed it. And I might have done something to this left bar icon here on the left, so I'm not sure. So there's a beautiful courtyard in the middle of the school. I feel like this was more of an architectural project and not just a game. So if you go down this tunnel, yeah, I remember this. You go down this tunnel, then you find a secret like secret room, and it's like all glowing green and mysterious, and you can get through the crack by going into full first person view, and then you kind of walk sideways. And I really like this this obstacle course because it's a throwback to the original School Detective game. So I took old parts from the game and then turned it into an obstacle course, which I think is super cool. Notice also the BGM changes too when you change location. So but I think the idea for this game was that I wanted it to be a sequel. Probably the easiest obstacle course I've made, but the aesthetics are just so cool. And this was back when lighting was first a thing, was first revealed to the game, and it was such a huge thing. This is so clever. So the only way to get out is to move the boxes, and then you go up through the ladder, and then it's just so cool. It's just one game. You can't, like, I try to make a map where like you don't get teleported elsewhere. It's just like one huge map. But I think that comes with like really bad drawbacks, because like obviously not a lot of people can handle this amount of data. We even have sliding doors. Man, this looks gorgeous. This building looks amazing. I would replace these stairs though. I do not like those kind of stairs in real life, so I would never do it. I would never design a stair like that. Man, I love the aesthetic though. Love the blue aesthetic. So good. Do those elevators work? They do. It's so extra. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I'm going to another different secret area. So this should be the second obstacle course that you can find in this game, which involves just a lot of effort to book this to move this bookshelf. So once you're inside this room, you move over a bunch of boxes and then go down this vent, and then jump down. And yeah, wow. Love the music, but I probably don't have the rights to it. I just got it from from the Persona series. Oh, do you see that smooth? I forgot I put in a dash kind of thing, a dash feature. Whoa. If I were to rate this obstacle course, it would be like 7 out of 10 in difficulty. See, I fell down there. I would be so furious if I had to do this obstacle course. It looks so difficult. There's the exit. Look at how smooth that is. The transition. It's so good. I think nowadays a lot of people... There's these things called places. And then we can make multiple places in one game. But here I wanted to put everything into one place, so everything like is continuous. So that was pretty much from 2010 to 2015 was School Detective era. Whoa, the likes and dislike ratio is so good for this one too. Almost 6,000 views. Okay, I'm not gonna pause. But I remember this project. Jesus. Well, nothing popped out, but The Ninth Floor. The Ninth Floor is a short story horror game that relies heavily on its narrative aspects. You're an employee working overtime in an office complex. It gets late and you decide to head home, however somebody locked all access for you to get outside. This sentence could have been written better, but that's fine. You are not alone. Good premise. You basically just have to exit the office. The idea behind this game is that while you walk around the office, you have to try it and avoid looking back, and that was pretty much the challenging aspect behind the script. But the player, imagine this is the player, and then this is the monster. The monster would be kind of attached to your head, and every time you turn around, there's a delay at which the monster would follow the back of your head, if that makes sense. So if I turn too quickly, the monster will still be behind you, and you will run into a game over screen. So the trick behind that, or the strategy behind this game, is to actually you have to keep moving forward. You can't make sudden turns or shifts, and I think that's what will make this like a really good horror game. Again, it's a puzzle-based game. No obstacle courses. It's just a point and click. So if we go back to the trailer, you'll see the reticule in the middle of the screen, which is white. And notice how it turns into an exclamation mark once I hover over the screen. So this was like an experiment I've been working on in 2016 that it's a system I wanted to implement into School Detective. We can look through, actually, let's look through the photos and the screenshots for this game because I still have it. So I actually developed a logo for this game, and there's supposed to be like a 9 kind of motif behind it. Like you're supposed to find like 9 keys or something. And the monster that's chasing you, it's like a person obsessed with the number 9. And it's basically like, if you ever saw the movie Saw, I'm trying to replicate that experience in this game. And I have a bunch of screenshots here, and it looks like a boring old office, to be honest. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like the quality of the ceiling and the columns here. It actually looks like a legit office. This one's the biggest one so far. I remember, yeah, this has 11,000 views. Still a pretty good like to dislike ratio. Right off the bat, I want to remove this unnecessary part. This little like bar here. You don't need to see that. I wish I removed it while making this trailer, but anyways, let's go into it. Is music copyrighted? I hope not. I love how the first thing that I like advertise is the zoom in and zoom out feature, as if that wasn't already in Roblox. Dynamic health bar. That is impressive. That is impressive. For the health bar to coincide with that. That's huge. That's huge. All of this I learned on my own, which is insane. So much time and effort put into this. Left click to see information of enemies and friendlies in the game. You can even see the towers, health bar here. Friendly towers are your friends. Friendly minions are your friends. Lead them to victory. No team killing. Destructible towers. Don't forget about homing missiles. That was probably the most challenging thing to script, to be honest. Trying to figure out the homing mechanism for the tower. I love how it explodes, that's so cool. And the HP bar disappears. Man, that is so good. Look at those minions. I love them. Yeah, that's another thing. The missiles are AoE, and I was trying to figure out how to make it not AoE, but it was definitely tough. It was super tough. That's cute. Oh my god, look at how clean that logo is. Wow. Okay. Let's rewind. Notice how I drag something out from the base of the tower. It's like something invisible. That's basically I made a flat circle on the base of the tower, and whatever goes inside that circle, there's a script that runs and it tells the tower if it's an enemy minion or a friendly minion, and it fires this missile. Second thing I want to note, when minions die, look at their expressions, they change. It's so adorable. This one died first, and then the rest follow. It's so adorable. Man, that is so good. Like, you can tell I'm getting better and better at making video game trailers. And I do have photos of it in here. This is so cute. Dead. Minion. So this was released in 2016, and apparently the last time I opened it was in 2018. So that was a really long time ago. These screenshots, if I look at it, they date back to 2016. That's insane. Oh my god, look at how gorgeous this looks though. I doubt that the script still works, but if it still does, my god.
The battle has begun.
Oh, I have no idea why it's black and white like this. The camera system still works, surprisingly. Can I left click? Oh my god, it still works. Look at how smooth that is. Why is it black and white though? Yeah, this is gonna take a while if I try to fix it. Like if I try to click here, it's not even working. it seems to want to like fire in that direction for some reason. But imagine a MOBA like this. I think the idea was that it's basically you equip your sword and it's basically a hack and slash. You want to like go up to your enemies and I'm walking around using right click, and then I'm attacking with left click. And the idea behind this game is that you don't have skills, but you have weapons, I think. And instead of skills, it's kind of like fair game to everyone. Like depending on the character that you choose, you get different weapons, obviously. But let's say you have a swordsman type of person, you only have a sword on you, maybe a shield on you, and those weapons like would indicate your playstyle. Whereas you can have an archer with a bow, and then you can like do range attacks. And of course, they have limitations. They would have less HP and things like that. I think the idea behind this was to create a more friendlier version of League, League of Legends, and if I dedicated more time to this, I would have probably made like a really good game. So moving on, this is 2016. I think the last video was 2016 as well. So this is for an assignment from college. That's right, that lines up. I'm still in school. Seems like there's an invisible barrier preventing me from moving forward. If I remember correctly, this is just a... Oh, you see that? I got that from the old game, the reticule action. So at this point of time, I was also experimenting with this feature, and I think it was around this time I wanted to basically revamp School Detective again because I was unhappy with how it turned out. You like that slow angular descent from the skylight, really showing off the new lighting system in Roblox. I dig it. I love it. Little peek left and right just to see what's beyond. Oh, that looks so beautiful. That looks so good. Get back in. Can't get back in. There's no turning back. Oh, hello. I wonder if this game still works. That'll be crazy. It's so cool how I did it in this way too. Let's see, is my settings all the way up? I want to have like the best aesthetic. Let's full screen this. Manual. Okay. You can see little like, oh, there it is. So good. Oh, interesting. So the VFX or the SFX actually added like after production. That is so cool. I love the music. This is from another video game though. I think it's called Catherine by Atlas. Almost anything can be made, as long as you have the dedication, knowledge, and the vision to create. That should be Roblox's slogan. That's so good. What the hell? Whoa! With technology, only my imagination is the limit. Wow! What the hell? This game is crazy. You can totally sell Roblox with this game. Oh my god, my works cited page. Look at how clean that is. What the hell? Oh man, what? Conclusion. Thank you for playing. What? Why does this look so pretty? Why does this look so good? What the hell? 2016? 2016 Nico. What the hell? Into the should we go in? Wow, this is so clever. What the hell? Yo, 2016 Nico. Something else, man. I don't have any footage for Luxisphere, but I do have pictures of it. So this was back in 2018. So the concept was you have this sphere, this sphere of light is what I called it, and basically it's another obstacle course, but this time you rely so much on the light, and the map is huge. There's up to 6 players who can join this, and each one of them spawn at different points on the map. There will be times where you intersect. So this is before and after. So this is just to show what everything looks like with light. And this is what it actually looks like. So if you don't travel with your ball of light with you, then it'll be impossible to navigate this maze. So I'm gonna open it up. I am thou, thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I cometh. Luxisphere. That's what I called it. It's not a ball of light, it's called Luxisphere. Lux meaning light, so... Is this music copyrighted? It's from Kingdom Hearts, so... I don't know. So here's the game. It looks gorgeous actually, with the new lighting. So the idea is that you can't really see ahead of you. You can kind of just guess where you're going. You might want to cheat. You're tempted to cheat and turn up your brightness, but it's essential that you move this around with you so you can actually see where you're going. And at some point in the game, you will see, like, if other people join you in your server, they will be spawned at different points in the game. And the end goal is where you see where that white fog is. You have to go to that point somehow. So it's not explicitly clear what you have to do, but I wanted to make it so that the game is self-explanatory. So we drop down here. And if I remember correctly, you need to stop at this point, because if you keep going, it actually goes straight into the water, so you have to be careful. It's one of the pitfalls that I made in this game. But it's like incredibly tricky to move this ball around, because if you go to the edge, it'll be impossible to get it back. Yep, and you're screwed. Yeah, once the ball is down there, you don't have a chance to get it back. I mean, you can try hopping onto it, but you just die. So yeah, I think, yeah, you spawn back, and then this is where my ball is. That looks so good from afar too. And you click on this base, and then it goes back. So that's pretty much the idea for this game, Luxisphere. Moving back to here, this is a more later video. Hasn't gained much traction, but I really enjoyed making this game.
Nicosarea.
Essential elements to the game is complete, so when I the essential elements mean by essential, it's kind of like the SFX and the UI elements, or the GUI or whatever. So I even finished the credits page, which pretty much finalizes everything that I've done. So basically, I'm trying to say is that the core of the game is done. I just need to finish the map. It's not a trailer. I think it's not fun to go through it like this, because I have the game itself. So I'm gonna play it with you guys. Okay, you can see the reticule is actually, it's still here. You can see it change colors, and actually I've mastered the script. It still works actually, which is surprising for the amount of changes that Roblox implements every month. Oh, that is so cute. It still works. And still wobbly. Oh man. Left click to interact. Not all interactables are highlighted in black. Okay, so I definitely mastered the script. The chicken could use some more work. It's a little bit wobbly. But maybe that's the aspect behind it. That's the intention. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. The chicken doesn't even want to look at it. Okay, so you see, okay, so I need a black key. And you can see the little icons on the corner there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys, and a wooden plank. So I'm guessing there's a plank here somewhere. Oh, here, I missed it. Grab it, and then the UI still works amazingly. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to go through here. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's actually scared me. I can't pass by this, so I need to click on it. And that enables the bridge. to activate, and that is so cool. Uh-oh. Even the chicken's turning away. Chicken, come on, face that way. Okay. Jump over obstacles. Oh, even the jump is so finicky. Oh my god. Left shift to sprint. Pay attention to your stamina bar. Stamina still works. Oh, look at little feathers. Oh my god, that's so adorable. If I remember correctly, there's a jump scare. Oh, fuck me. God, that scares the shit out of me every single time. Your journey begins here, and you find the key to salvation. So, crossroads. Right. You can turn left. There's a barn. Oh, I just fell over. I guess that's part of the challenge. There's a church graveyard, and I fell over again. Can hear a gentle humming of the tractor in the distance. There's also a really creepy scarecrow here. Oh my god, that scared me. The rustling effect. I gotta remember nothing's gonna chase you. So blue key, obtain blue key. Good. Just to, like, again, this is like also playing with the Luxisphere aspect of the game. Like, it was a pain in the butt to try and like move the ball around, and why not be the ball, right? Like, hold a flashlight, just like Slenderman, that Slenderman game that was so popular back then. Oh, I remember this. Okay, just try to hop over. Super annoying how the chicken doesn't want to turn over, but that's okay. Do our best. Oh my god. That still works, that's amazing. So this one needs a green key. So we need to turn back. But holy cow, look at all this. So much effort put into putting all this text up there. So that's the church. No, that's the cemetery. This is really terrifying. But I gotta show it to you guys. There's another jump scare if you approach this gate. Little silhouettes of ghosts pop up. Not as scary, just mysterious. It's not in your face. But the closer you get to the church, the louder the church bells ring. And again, you see that get out decal. I didn't even touch that door. You can see the moon from the windows. The vibe overall is just so intense, so but also beautiful at the same time. Don't open that inside. Oh man. Oh, I fell over. It's too much for the chicken. Come on, buddy. Oh my god, it's going crazy. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you the little trick here. You can push this to the side, and it actually is tied down to a rope, and you can't push it back further, which is, I think, is cool. Come on, chicken. All right. This right here is endgame, and we do have the blue key, so we can go through this gate. And wow, that is so creepy. You know, not seeing this game for over 2 years made me realize how much effort I made to. I can't click on this. I guess this is something else. You can find different size boards in the game, and is there a jump scare here? I can't tell. I don't remember how many jump scares I put into this. Okay, I remember why I couldn't finish this game, because things would work normally on Roblox Studio, but when you actually publish it on the website, nothing works at all for some reason. So, which is super frustrating. I think I just gave up on development on this game, because like it was so difficult. But the idea is there. It looks so good. But I'm not a programmer at heart. If I try to program something, it takes a lot of effort and dedication to figure something out, and it just takes a lot of time. And my passion is more towards the graphics aspect to it and like the aesthetics of a game. I'm more of like a map developer than a programmer. Anyways, let me know what your favorite game was that I showed you. There's, I think I showed you 5. There's School Detective, my first game. Then there's the 9th Floor, Blockbuster after that. This is the Interactive College Report, that's the 4th one. Then Luxisphere, and the 6th one, which is Cowardly Chicken, which I think is my best work. That one came so close to finishing. But yeah, just too much headaches just to try and get it up and running on Roblox. But anyways, thank you for tuning in all the way to the end of this video. It was great to look back at all these videos and all the past projects that I made in Roblox. So yeah, thank you, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.